The surge came from back here first. It was just waves upon waves of ocean water. We were trapped with nowhere to go. This is the door that leads to my garage, and water started coming in from here. It would go into Tyler's room first. I didn't know when the water was gonna stop coming in. The water started to take over my neighborhood. By the end, it was completely underwater. This is Jason's room, which is where I first had them on the bed. When the water started to get deep in here and in the laundry room, I took the twins to my room because it was the last to fill with water. The water was getting so high that it was up to the windows. I cleared off the island in my kitchen because that was the highest point. I felt trapped, I felt claustrophobic, and I felt like I was gonna be the reason that we didn't survive. I feel like as long as I'm busy that I'm somehow making up for what happened during the storm and my decision to stay.
That's not easy to watch.
No, not at all.
Take me through the moment when it hit you that you probably weren't going to make it out of there alive, and that you came to the realization that you were going to be the reason that your children died.
Watching the water come in and not knowing when the storm was going to stop. Just the wave upon wave, I felt trapped. I cleared off the highest point in my house where I could put my twins because they're both disabled. And there was no way I would be able to swim out of the house with both of them. So I had them on my bed. I called my mom and I said I didn't know what else to do. If the storm continued, I didn't think we were gonna make it. My kids heard that. And that's a moment I'll always regret, is that they saw me fall apart.
You turned around and saw them looking at you, hearing you say that?
Yes, they both have cerebral palsy, so their emotions don't track the same way as ours. They were more concerned about calming me. My 15-year-old Jason said to me that we've always gotten through everything together and we would get through this too. And the fact that my son was trying to calm me when I should have been calming them is something I'm gonna have to live with.
You feel like you underestimated the power of this storm. I think a lot of people did.
We didn't know that the storm was gonna hit us until it was too late for us to leave. If we had evacuated, we would have been stuck in our cars during the tornadoes that started. We would have been stuck in our cars when the surge hit. So by the time we had the information we needed, it seemed safer to stay in our home, which was slightly more elevated than being out on the street.
Do you still think that it was the right decision?
If I knew then what I know now, I would have left. I've lived in Florida my whole life. I've been through all of the storms. None of us saw this coming.
You were communicating with your mother during this time. You said, the house is flooding, called 911, it's bad, I'm falling apart. 911 said, we can't help you, right? Until it's safe, we can't get out to get to you.
I really didn't think we were gonna make it.
You said, I can't do this, I can't stop shaking. The house is destroyed and flooded. We're all on my bed praying the water doesn't keep rising, but it did keep rising.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.